How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Grohlvana, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 3. In the last episode, we finished the Dark Heart of Black Hall quest. We destroyed the Grohlvana at the bottom of the Dunwich building, and it was all very creepy. In this episode, we're going to start on the last two quests in Point Lookout before we move on to something else. I see a red blip over there. I can't see what it is. But before we headed back to Point Lookout, I wanted to turn in this unmarked quest. If you remember, this woman right here, Catherine, is the mother of the woman on that ship over there, Nadine, and she wanted us to find Nadine, and we did, so now if we talk to her, we should get a little reward.
Good to see you again.
Okay, got Nadine back, safe and sound.
Yes, thank you so much. And now that she's got this boat and carrying all this cargo, well, I can afford to actually pay you. Thank you so much.
No problem. So we've been given 10 refined punga fruits and 300 bottle caps. And I'll show this woman what I think about her punga fruits right now. Let's go into aid and drop all of them. I don't need that shit, but thanks for the caps. Bye-bye. Alright, let's go talk to Nadine and get our asses back to Point Lookout. Where are you? Are you in... Actually, I think we just need to activate this thing right here. The Duchess Gambit is ready to begin its trip to Point Lookout. Travel to Point Lookout. Alrighty, so we are back in Maryland at Point Lookout, which is the actual real location in real life, which is cool. I never really made that connection until I did this Let's Play. And now we're going to do the An Antique Land quest. And to start this quest off, we need to go to the USS Ozymandias, which is right over here. So we'll place our waymarker, our waypoint, I mean, and I'll head to Calvert Mansion and head on over. Alright, so it looks like we found the USS Ozymandias, if you can't tell by the giant white writing on the side there. The location should be activating in a second here. You have discovered the USS Ozymandias. Not that big of a ship. I remember this being bigger, but I guess I'm wrong. Alright, we also have some scrap metal, which is cool if you want to get some for the ghouls in Underworld. At the front here we have some mac and cheese. Not much else. Can't activate the steering wheel. And yeah, let's go ahead and head into below decks by entering this hatch. Yeah, the other quest that we didn't do, the Velvet Curtain, I'm going to save that for last because it's probably the most interesting quest in this DLC. Okay, so yeah, we are in the hatch of the USS Ozymandias. Not much. We do have a terminal over here and a safe, but it requires a key, and it says it's called the Expedition Supplies. Can't activate it. We also have a terminal here with no password called the Bish Company Terminal. Bish Energy Partners Natural Gas Survey Vessel USS Ozymandias. Mission parameters. Bish Energy Partners has authorized Natural Gas Survey Project MD16001 to perform field research. Private contractor Caroline Saunders shall be present as principal geological chemist on behalf of Bish Natural Gas Company. Local authorization for this expedition is granted in agreement with the Isla Negra Real Estate Company with representatives located locally. Principal chemist Saunders is to take multiple soil samples and report on concentration of natural gas resources. Her spoken authorization signature will be needed on at least 3 survey sites to conduct further research in this area. Should these authorizations be granted, use this terminal to access expeditionary... Man, I just can't read this prompt for some reason. Expeditionary supplies to continue data gathering while Bish Company extraction crews are assembled. Intern research assistants Lovett K, Roach M, Rourke L, Antoine P. Okay, so we have enter authorization code 1, code 2, code 3, and error. Let's see what happens if we try to enter an authorization code. Error, authorization code not found. And it says the same thing for all 3. What about this one? Okay, error, security database corrupt, exception at something, blah blah blah, confidential. Task details, Point Lookout Survey Expedition, Roach Martin J, for your eyes only. Dr. Roach, on behalf of the Bish Company, thank you for accepting this contract. You will be posing as a research intern, reporting to principal geologist, come on, Grohlvana! Get your reading glasses on, my eyes are like blurry too. Reporting to principal geologist Caroline Saunders, her experience with wetlands excavation makes her the only real suitable candidate. However, Saunders is a known liberal with academic ties. We have only recently acquired excavation rights in the area. We believe that the mass burials of the American Civil War in this region have made the soil right for our purposes. This is the very same reason we are apprehensive about Saunders' liberal leanings. Your primary mission is to prevent Saunders from discovering the link between Point Lookout's bloody past and its probable riches in natural biogas resources. Code Blue protocols are authorized per your discretion. Saunders must be prevented from hampering this resource at every cost. So it looks like there was some secret thing going on. Some guy was posing as one of her interns, but in reality, he was instructed to stop her if she wanted to stop the overall plan, which is to profit off of this stuff. What is this? Code Blue protocol for immediate IM something. We believe Saunders has made contact, corruption, academic contact, wire communication records. Saunders is attempting to kill something, concentrations associated with decomposed corruption. Enact Code Blue protocol, leave no evidence. So it looks like something happened with this terminal and this whole overall thing, and the whole thing had to be compromised. Mem leak something. Yeah, so it looks like this whole plan went to shit, and we need to complete her mission and find the authorization codes to get access to this thing right here, which should hold our reward. You'll also notice that a quest has been added. Like I said, an antique land. I don't think there's anything else in here. However, I do see a first aid box. So let's take that, and actually everything. Alright, cool. Anything else? Nope. Alright, let's head back to Point Lookout. We'll activate this quest and head on over to our first soil thingamajigger. Okay, recover soil survey number 1, 2, and 3. And now we have 3 locations on the map where we need to recover some soil samples. Let's head to this one first and foremost. So we'll place our map marker and we'll head over to Marguerite's shack. Alright, so there's also something really weird going on with like setting your own map marker and the map markers that the quests give you. And I remember I had this problem before, like Point Lookout just somehow messes it up. And like, see, I put my custom marker like right here, but it was saying that it was in like this direction. So I wouldn't suggest using them for Point Lookout. It doesn't seem to work out. Alright, so it looks like we have some sort of swamp here. And let's see where this little quest marker is pointing to. Let's hop over this. One rat a second. We're going to need to use a rataway in a second here. We have a whole bunch of ghouls all over the place. We also have a ladder to an excavated muck hole. Let's go ahead and head inside, shall we? Okay, we're getting rats a second in here too. Looks like we have a lot of dead bodies over here and a holotape, which is soil survey tape number 2. And our quest marker has disappeared, so I believe we are done with this location. We're also now sick with minor rat poison. Yay! Let's use a rataway really quickly to get rid of that stuff, because we don't want that. Okay, oh, we actually have quite a lot of rats. Alright. Okay, can we listen to that, or is that just a note?
Caroline Saunders speaking, Principal Geological Chemist on Fish National Gas Survey MD 16001. Preliminary results from sample site 2 are promising. We're posting similar concentrations as in the first site. Similar biogas makeup here as well, including a few organic compounds that I'm not familiar with. We've also discovered heavy lye residue in a naturally formed chamber at this excavation site. Lucky we were wearing caustics gear to begin with, or somebody might have suffered some serious chemical burns. I'd like to analyze the site further, see if there's any connection between these compounds and the lye deposits. My tech is telling me he needs a couple of hours to work on our ventilator unit. I suppose I'll move on to Site 3 in the meantime. Further analysis is for my own curiosity anyway. This is my authorization signature on sample Site 2.
Okay, thank you, Miss Saunders. Looks like these swamp folk over here have gotten into a little trouble with some blowflies. Also, we have found an average safe that is buried in the ground, which is kind of weird. I don't think that's related to anything. I don't know, man. The past couple episodes, I've just not been able to talk. I know I mentioned that a couple times. It's more about insecurity than anything else, because, you know, you're being recorded and you're like, oh, why can't I pronounce things? It's annoying. But, like, these past 2 episodes have been bad. Alright, but anyways, what is this place? I think we just discovered a place. Oh my god, we're getting a lot of rads a second. Okay, so this is called the trash heap. Well, that makes sense, I guess. We have another safe here. Alright, let's go ahead and open it really quickly. Don't want to leave a locked hard safe lying around. Might have something important in it. Let's see. Axe. For some reason, I thought that was Axe body spray for a second. I didn't realize it was a freaking weapon. Alright, bobby pins, bottle hat, Confederate hat, perception +1. That's funny. Jet, Medex, Mentat, Psycho, shovel, yeast. Alright. We're going to leave the trash heap for now. Looks like we're pretty close to the other swamp area, though. Or the other, muck cavern, whatever it's called. Okay, so it should be, yeah, right straight ahead. Excuse me. Let's also use a Radaway. And it's probably that little shack looking thing right over there. So let's take a little dip in this radiated water. Irradiated, I should say. I'm just not going to pronounce anything right these 2 episodes, I guess. Okay, I hear the bubbling of a swamp. Yes, alright, so it looks like this actually isn't a location. I don't think the last one was either, though, so these are just like miscellaneous locations. Anything in here? Not that I'm seeing. Alright, you can move those little bubbles around. It's fun! Into the excavated muck hole once more. It's probably going to be the same exact situation if I remember right. That's how it is anyways. Yeah. Okay. So, I was going to say not seeing any dead bodies, but I indeed do see a dead body. Soil survey tape number 1 and a biogas canister. And also another one. I don't think we found those yet. Also an advanced radiation suit. Let's go ahead and take that for good measure. I don't think anything else is in here. And we're getting rads per second, so let's get the hell out. Excuse me again. Let's also take a listen to that holotape.
This is Caroline Saunders, Principal Geological Chemist for Bish National Gas Survey MD 16001. Sample set 1 shows promising concentration of biogas in mostly limestone substratum of wetlands. No exact levels yet, but this site should exhibit more than enough extraction potential to meet survey goals. I'm going to leave a couple of interns here to handle the minutiae, but it's a formality. I'll move on to the other sites now to make sure this isn't an aberration. Consider this my authorization signature on sample site 1.
Alright, so I will make my way over to the final sample soil site. And yeah, then we'll finish up this quest, which is pretty short, pretty simple. Alright, so it looks like the home to our final soil sample holotape is also home to a couple of ghouls here. Let's see, how many do we have? 1, 2, and I'm seeing a third somewhere. Well, I'm not seeing the third somewhere. Let's go ahead and shoot this guy point blank. Hasta la vista, muchacho. Let's go ahead and hit this guy a couple times. Oh, it's a feral ghoul reaver. Well, that's not good. Yeah, you can see how much damage he takes. That's why I kind of didn't want to open fire, but it's too late for that now. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Alright, this is bad. I need, like, a better weapon set here, because I'm running out of ammo on a lot of my stuff, which is kind of funny considering in the last episode I said that we're doing okay on ammo. Let's use the Mesotron. Why not, right? Okay, can you fire? What's going on here? I've actually reached the level limit, too, or the area limit. Alright, let's heal up a little bit. Okay. Okay, we're actually like stuck over here, which is really bad to be stuck by these feral ghoul reavers. This thing takes like for oh jeez. Okay. Alright. Excuse me, wait. Let me just get my weapon out, please. Alright. We're gonna have to take out this guy so we can get the Grim Reaper sprint. Okay, good. And now we can fully unload on this guy. Didn't mean for it to come out like that. But either way, all the ghouls are done. Okay, good. Okay, I thought that bubbling was another one, and I started to freak out a little bit there. Alright, so looks like nothing over here. Let's go ahead and heal up. Actually, we're going to hold off on healing up because if I had to guess, I would say that the Ozymandias had a cot in there or something that we could probably sleep in. Okay, final excavation site. Some more dead bodies, another holotape, a couple of stim packs, more biogas canisters, which we haven't used yet. I'll make sure to use one of those before we end this episode. Enter data aboard the survey vessel. Alright, so we need to head back to the USS Ozymandias. Let's go ahead and actually use one of those weapons just so you guys can see. Biogas canisters. We'll put that. Well, we'll just equip it. So you take it out. You throw it. It's basically a grenade that I think deals rads. I don't think I've ever used them. We'll try and use them on actually like an enemy. But for the meantime, I will make my way back over to the Ozymandias. Alright, so I was wrong. What those biogas canisters do, actually, and I don't think I've ever used them naturally in gameplay, because I tend to stay away from grenades and mines, is it actually creates like a little pocket of gas that, if you remember, we've accidentally activated before. Like when you shoot guns, it like explodes. That's what happens. So basically, you can throw one at an enemy and then shoot it with a fire weapon, or I guess any weapon. It might not be any weapon. It might have to be an energy weapon or a fire weapon, and then it explodes on them. So that's kind of cool. Do we have a cotton here? Yes, we do, actually. Oh, can we not activate it? Damn it. Okay, I guess we are going to have to use some stim packs. Let's go ahead and use them. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright, and let's go ahead and input all these codes. So, enter authorization code number 1. G. Saunders, authorization received. What happens if we do this? Same thing. Number 2. And number 3. Okay, access expedition supplies. Alright, that should be it. Did it complete the quest? Yes, it did. So not like a full-fledged quest, but let's see what's in here. We have advanced radiation suit. We already have one of those. 10 biogas canisters, and I think the only place you can get them is from this quest. So that's the whole point of this quest, is that you get like a unique weapon type. Pre-war money, sure. Radiation suit, I've already got an advanced one, and stim packs. So not the best of rewards, but hey, what you gonna do? Hey, what you gonna do? Hey, what you gonna do? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Alright, so we have one final quest left in Point Lookout, and that is going to be what I saved for last, the Velvet Curtain. A lot of you were telling me about this, but I already knew about it. It's just that I thought it was, I thought all these quests were unmarked and not actual quests. I was wrong. So I'll go ahead and go to the start of this quest. This one's pretty interesting, and it's going to be a good one to end the Point Lookout DLC on. I'll see you guys there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I lied. We're not going to start this quest in this episode. We're going to save that for the next episode. A lot of people facepalmed when I couldn't find the shop that Tobar was talking about when we first landed at Point Lookout. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that shop before we end this episode. Also, I cleared out a bunch of smugglers near the Ferris wheel, and so we have leveled up to level 24. Let's go ahead and max barter, and we have 16 more points, and the only things we have left are unarmed, which I'm never going to put a point into unless I have to, melee weapons, which pretty much the same thing. Medicine, probably next thing. Explosives, nope. Energy weapons would be kind of good. Big guns would also be kind of good. Let's go with medicine, just because there's some stuff, although we've probably passed most of it, where your medicine skill can allow you to advance and do special stuff in quests. Alright, and we also have another perk, of course. Let's see if we got any new ones. No weakness. Required level 24, so that's good. And also Karmic Rebalance, and also Devil's Highway. So it looks like we got 3 level 24 perks. No weakness. When you take the no weakness perk, all special stats that are less than 5 are instantly increased to 5. Oh, that would be good if I knew what my special stats were right now. Karmic Rebalance, when you choose the Karmic Rebalance perk, your karma is instantly set to neutral. That would be bad because we have positive karma, and that's what we want. Devil's Highway, when you choose the Devil's Highway perk, your karma is instantly set to very evil. Also would be bad because that would undo pretty much everything I've ever done. I guess this one would probably be the best perk that we can get right now, so let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully that affected at least like 3 special skills. Alright, so there's the Ferris wheel that we attached that signal jam or whatever to a lot of episodes back, maybe 2 or 3. And actually, if we head over this way, I don't know how in the world I missed it. I know a lot of people facepalmed and commented about me missing it. But yeah, if you turn this corner, we have a Protectron right there, and a woman over here that says, and the sign says, Panada's House of Wares.
Well, hello there, young traveler. The fates had told me that I would receive a visitor today. But I'm being rude. I am Madame Panada, and this is Madame Panada's House of Wares. For all things a traveler needs, I am here to provide. Bullets, stim packs, armor, weapons, junk. If you need it, Madame Panada has already anticipated your need and procured it months ago.
Okay, Can you repair some things for me? Let's see
Certainly.
what she can do
Madame
here.
Panada is quite handy with a wrench.
Our Chinese stealth armor is actually completely done, so we will repair that. And to repair everything else, it's only going to be 56 caps, so we'll go ahead and do that. Now keep in mind, it only repairs it up to the point that she's able to. It doesn't fully repair everything, which kind of sucks. Show me what you have for sale. And let's see.
Madame Panada's wares are top quality.
She doesn't have any unique weapons, but she does have a lot of the stuff that's unique to Point Lookout, like the lever action rifle. Apparel, let's see what you got here. Advanced radiation suit, some combat armor, your standard stuff. Aid. Let's get some how much is all of it going to cost me? 486. All right, we'll deal with that. Miscellaneous. Oh, sweet, a basketball. That'll help us out in our quest. Fishing pole. Fishing pole is also unique to Point Lookout, by the way. But I don't think you can. There's nothing you can do with it. Okay, and finally ammo. I will take all of your 308 rounds and shotgun shells too, I guess. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that, I said. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we dropped about 1,000 casts, so that's okay. And we are going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. In the next episode, we have the final quest to Point Lookout. And if there's anything else that I want to do here, we'll do it. But really, all that's left is a bunch of random locations. Some of them having unique weapons and stuff. I just don't like how Fallout has, like, they have a whole bunch of unique weapons. Like, they have more than the Elder Scrolls, I think. It might be the same amount. But, like, none of them are unique looking. It's kind of disappointing. But anyways, thanks for watching this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember to like and share the video if you did enjoy it. My name's Grohlvana, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.